Are each of us just a drop of water in the infinite cosmic ocean?
The beginning of each of our Masonic lives share many similarities. Most of us came to know Freemasonry through a friend or relative, by reading about it, or perhaps by seeing a Masonic group involved in a community event. However it came to our attention, something about it piqued our curiosity, and we sought to know more. At some point, we found that something about it was attracting us. Maybe it was the apparent harmony that existed between its members, and that this harmony resonated with something inside each of us. It seemed to coincide with our own personal views, beliefs, and moral values. At some point, we all expressed a desire to become a part of that group. We knew that we wanted to share in a common purpose and outlook on life, which would benefit ourselves, our families, and our communities. As we came to know our future brethren, they began to prepare us to enter into the fraternity, answered our questions, and made sure we were ready to make the commitment required to become a part of the craft. Each of us was initiated and progressed through the degrees until we became Master Masons. Each step of this process required everyone to make a solemn and sincere commitment to perform and behave in particular ways. Every Mason, that is and ever was, has made this commitment to themselves and to their brethren. Every Mason makes the same commitment. They do so freely of their own volition. This obligation to each other is what unifies individual members into a group that shares a common purpose, moral and ethical outlook. The manner in which the obligation is taken is significant. It places the individual kneeling at an altar, hands embracing the volume of sacred law. It represents that the obligation is made with both mind and spirit, in the company of all Masons present and the divine Creator. It becomes a covenant that binds together individuals into a group, whose sum is greater than its individual parts. The work that the group accomplishes has a far greater impact and benefits more than the group or its individual members. The work spills out into the surrounding community and even farther. These Masons serve as an example to people everywhere that we are all here to aid, support, and protect one another. Our Grand Master's vision is for each individual member to engage in fulfilling their obligations for the benefit of everyone that they come in contact with. During his term, he envisions the accomplishment of many things: the enhancement of Masonry's culture of philanthropy and the reinforcement of our commitments to the Masonic homes and public education, the promotion of tolerance and cooperation in our membership, and increased participation in our benefits, such as the Masonic homes and the Masonic outreach services, the encouragement and reinforcement of the traditional practices of our craft, promotion of quality social interactions amongst our lodges that is visible to the community at large, displaying the importance of quality and not quantity in our membership. It is also the Grand Master's vision to emphasize and reinforce the promises we make in our obligations to aid and support our brethren, their families, and our communities, which goes beyond our commitment to personal growth. These are exemplified by the importance of supporting public education, such as raising a reader, scholarships, Teacher of the Year awards, trade schools, and adult education. The care and support we provide to our dependents and others in need through the current and perhaps future services that we operate. This is accomplished by supporting our California Masonic Foundation and the related social services we provide, such as residential senior communities, Masonic Senior Outreach Services, Masonic Family Outreach Services, the Masonic Center for Youth and Families, establishing community partnerships, and nursing grants. We are each of us just a drop of water in the infinite cosmic ocean. The choice that each of us made to become a member of the craft was an individual one. It has to be an individual choice, in that we must look inside ourselves to see that each of us possesses the desire to become a better man. We must each examine our beliefs, our morals and ethics, and our ability to commit ourselves to the service of mankind. We must have a belief in a divine creator and his providence. Again, this is an individual choice, one that the great architect has given us. And for each and every Mason, that personal choice is made on 3 occasions. Each of those 3 times we step between the pillars to advance in our journey to knowledge and to approach perfection. As we progress on our journey, we become increasingly aware of the importance of an individual's personal choices. We learn the importance of keeping promises. We appreciate the value in honoring our commitments. All of the choices that we make affect all of the people that we come in contact with. And as we travel, we realize that every other Mason has made the same choices. We discover that it didn't happen just in our own lodge. It happened in every lodge, everywhere. It's been happening for quite a long time. It has been going on for over 300 years in modern Masonry. Before that, it's anyone's guess as to how long this has been practiced. We often refer to it as from time immemorial. When you think of how long this has been happening, and the number of men who have knelt at the altar and taken these obligations in exactly the same way, it makes you realize that a man never stands alone. He learns the same lessons and shares the same history. He practices the same philosophy and seeks the same goals. He builds and maintains the same edifice that hundreds of thousands of his brothers have done. And he benefits from all the collective wisdom, strength, and beauty that the craft has built over a millennium. Everything a Mason learns comes from the mouth of another brother. The ritual is taught in person. It is as though he is learning from all the Masons who have come this way before him. He imagines hearing the whispers of all the past masters, of Franklin or Washington. These methods of teaching and learning, the traditions of the ritual, provide a substantial foundation for the craft and each Mason. It is these practices that create harmony amongst the brethren, and it is the brethren who practice the tenets of Freemasonry who maintain it. Seeking to manifest our dreams and aspirations into tangible things for our benefit and the benefit of society has been the calling of men who would be builders of civilization. They draw upon the inspiration and guidance received from the deity, their fellowship with other builders, and their commitment to mankind. And each in succession builds upon the work of his predecessor, repairs, maintains, and reinforces that which has already been constructed. Like Hiram, the architect of Solomon's temple, we strive to lay down the plans upon the trestle board, which will become the edifice that stands the test of time and serves as the example for generations to follow into the future. It is through our obligations that we can accomplish all of the building we set out to do and to see our dreams come to fruition.
We are each of us just a drop of water in the infinite cosmic ocean. But together, we are the ocean and all that it contains.